Perspectives is a great tool for understanding God's heart and applying it to your life in a practical way.
Perspectives is an opportunity to get your mind and hands around what every church, what every pastor can do to advance the gospel.
Not only does it give us a new appreciation for God and what He's done, but also I think it gives us some hope for being involved in eternal things, getting the gospel to people that don't have it.
And it's not just a missions class, it actually just deepens your understanding of the gospel in general. And whether you take the gospel to your community around you here or halfway across the world, Perspectives gives you the right mindset to be able to do that in an effective way.
One of the main concepts was the fact that if we take the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, the thread that runs through it is the same thread. There's no break in that thread.
It's an interactive experience with the heart of God for nations. And it moves people out of where they're at in their location, moves them out to see a whole world view of the advancement of the gospel in the world today. Gives a history of it, gives the heart of God of it in the Old and New Testament, which is a consistent picture of it.
Is that it's not all about me. And we tend to think that. We tend to think of God's promises being about me. You know, what has He promised me? Which He has. But really the big picture is that God has this passion and this vision for the whole world. And it's really that they will know Him and bring glory to Him.
So probably the biggest concept for me in Perspectives is that we are blessed to be a blessing. And so the things that God's done in my life, the blessings He's given me, and ultimately my salvation and my hope in Christ is not just for me to keep to myself and feel warm and fuzzy about, but that it's God's mandate on my life, not just a suggestion, but that it's His command to me to share the hope I have in Christ with other people that don't know Him.
So He's used Perspectives to completely change our worldview, get us to look around and notice the opportunities for the gospel, even right here in Topeka, and then He's opening doors for us to voluntarily go and share it elsewhere.
You worship differently, you see relationships differently, you see the way you work differently, because you're seeing it about giving God glory instead of about consuming what God can give you. That changes everything.
It changed the way that I read my Bible. It changed my personal walk with God, and then it also changed the way that I was involved in the church. I built a heart for missions. I had more of a passion for it, and I think the people around me were able to see that passion too, so that other people could get on fire for that as well.
This is really preparing you for the rest of your life and how God can use you when you're available to Him to advance the gospel.
For everybody.
If you're not interested in missions, you should be. So you should take the class.